Joining us now is Vivian Isaac. He's the director of CBN's office in Hyderabad, India, where Shamadan is produced. Now, there are 250 million Bengalis in the world. Tell us a little bit about the Bengalis. Who are they and where are they living?
The Bengalis live in the West Bengal region of India and then in the neighboring country, Bangladesh. So they are culturally Bengali, and though in India, most of them are Hindus, and in Bengal, in Bangladesh, they are Muslims, but they are all Bengali-speaking people, and this program reaches out to them.
Tell us a little bit more about the people. What are they up against? Where do they live? How are they living? What situation?
Now, West Bengal is huge, so there's poverty everywhere. There are places where they do not have proper food. And especially Calcutta itself, there is overcrowding, and they come, and most of them, you must have seen them taking a bath on the streets out there.
But not just poor physically, but also spiritually. Tell us what their needs are spiritually.
Spiritually, there's almost darkness out there. And we didn't know much till the program started. And when it started, they began to call in. And when they started calling, they would weep, they would talk. And normally, in our programs, when they call in, we have about 5 to 8 minutes a time set for them. But it doesn't happen here. It's 30 minutes. It's not a toll-free line. They keep calling, they keep crying on the phone. And I asked some of them, I said, why do you take a call for 30 minutes? People are waiting to get onto the line, but they said they did not have anybody to talk to.
And many are coming to Christ, are they
not?
Many
are coming to Christ. There are families are coming to Christ.
So tell me, once they do come to Christ, how do you plug them in? What do you do for them?
Now, we do keep in touch with them on telephone for about 1 or 2 months. And during this time, Gary, we have on ground some pastors in that different areas whom we are also in touch with. And then slowly we turn them on to the respective churches, nearby churches.
Well, are we seeing new churches then? Church plants?
We are seeing new churches being started. We are seeing existing churches being filled with more and more people.
That is wonderful, amazing. Just from one program that hasn't even been on the air for what, a year?
Just more than a year.
Just a little more than a year,
yes.
So what next?
We'll try to come on air more often than just Sundays that we are in, so we can reach more and more people with the love of Christ.
But now, as more people come, there's probably more persecution. Are some of these people seeing opposition from family members, neighbors, that kind of thing?
It's a battle. It's a huge battle which is going to happen in West Bengal. It's highly religious, very, very religious people they are. And so it's going to be a battle for them. There are people who call in that the mother doesn't like, the father doesn't like, or the husband doesn't like them to pray. But this will go on, Gary, and this will be a battle. We'll be praying for those people out there.
Well, how can we pray? What should our viewers be praying?
Pray that God will strengthen them in their faith and they stand for the faith. Because when they're talking to a counselor, it's okay, but they're not talking to the counselor all the time. They're going back into the families, going into the normal worship of deities. This all happens, and it's very difficult to take them offline. Culturally, it's very, very difficult. You have to pray a lot, Gary, on this. You have to pray a lot.
But not just for those individuals, but also for your staff and for the counselors and CBN India.
Very true.
What can we pray for them?
These people are online 24 hours. We told them at night you can put off your phone or something, but they said no, we need people. People in desperation are calling. So they are all the time in touch with people out there who are battling. So the prayer for the staff, for the team in CBN India who do the stories, for the counselors who receive the calls, they have to be covered, Gary. Very strongly in prayer, very strongly in prayer.
And it's so important, is it not?
Yes, the negative forces will not keep quiet. So we need the prayer, strong prayers.